Hello, my fellow gems. How are you? I'm so happy to see you back here in our kingdom. I hope it is so good for you, as it is always good here in the kingdom of heaven. We're going to check out your chakras today, Chakra Oracle Healing Deck, and we are just going to take a look, and I'm going to ask Jehovah to show us what we need to see with our Gemini chakras. Maybe where we're blocked, where we don't see clearly, what we need to gain clarity on. Maybe there's a perspective we don't see. Maybe we're not allowing ourselves to be adaptable to change, to be able to move into a different perspective that God wants to show us. So let's just see what's going on with your rainbow today, and we will move forward. Always move forward. Please always move forward. Let's see here, Jehovah. Gemini chakras, please. Gemini chakras. It's this one. It's this one. All right. Let's do that so we don't get any hint on what's the bottom of the deck, because it's not fair to see beforehand. It's really not. I like to be surprised. Love it when Jehovah surprises me. All right, so Gemini, let's take a look. Let's see what is going on. I feel like I have to brace myself. 111. I have to brace myself for this impact, apparently. Let's see what's going on. Oh, hallelujah. Look at this. Look at how beautiful you are. Oh my gosh. 1, 2, 3. All of a sudden I'm flooded in with proud. God is so proud of you. He feels like you have been working so incredibly hard at yourself, even in the moments that you don't understand that you're working on yourself, but you just are in the habit to do so. You also find yourself thinking new terms, thinking new ways, seeing new lights and new avenues that you never got to see before. And you're feeling this as we're going to go 2 by 2 back here to this root. And I really feel as if this new enlightenment, this new miracle of you and the power and the potential that you've always had in your willpower is finally being let out, because your root had to be kind of reorganized in a way. I see Rubik's Cube. It's like your root had to be reconfigured, all the numbers there that he has named you by, in order to take those properties and move them and balance them in the ways that physiologically work for your own vessel. And as this Rubik's Cube, your heart, the center of your energy, your star within that sun and moon, has now been escaping, and you've now been acting upon these and moving forward. And 222, there was so much balancing that needed to take place on the inside, because external moves needed to be made first. And now that these external moves have made, whether it's acting upon something that you were in fear of, a new job, quitting a job, getting fired from a job, ending a friendship, ending a family relationship, making a boundary, speaking up for yourself, a divorce, it doesn't matter, whatever it was, you moved through it potentially well. You moved through it seeing, I have so much to gain from here. You moved through it without wanting to be able to hold yourself back in such a way, because you knew that where you were coming from was no longer how you wanted to operate your life. You knew that that Old Testament needed to be shut down, put away, and allow itself to cover dust. You're aware that it's there, but it's no longer something you need to even look at the pages for, because the new pages, the ones that you are writing now, Gemini, are showing you the miracle of life and everything that you've ever prayed for, everything that you were on your knees crying for, everything that you went through all those yoga classes for, all those hikes up the mountain you did, any type of technique to soothe yourself and cope. You no longer have to do those anymore. 333, because you've done that. You've been there, honey. So now you're Elle Woodsing this shit and Legally Blonde, and you're moving forward, not needing anybody else. When you were so into them and their emotions and what to do when they were upset, now you're starting to see, I am my own miracle. I have my own energy. I have my own potential, and I'm going to fuel what is coming that direction by myself. I cannot fuel my heart with someone else's emotions. I cannot fuel my truth and speak it to myself clearly with someone else's truth, because then mine's invalidated. I'm willing to invalidate my own truth and make their truth my truth, which is why you got too comfortable, which is why you got too afraid, abandoned, rejected in your own root. And here you are spreading your wings out of this energetic cocoon, out of this dark place that is no longer there, which you have been doing. You've been doing, I'd say, for the last 8 to 12 months or so. You've been doing this, and now this action is, there's no longer any more cocoon. You're finally taking both feet and stepping out onto this balanced land, understanding that all your emotions are behind you, but you're finally in control. 444. And that is so beyond beautiful, because I really feel that this is something that you have been wanting. You've been wanting for years and just never knew how to do it. And finally God has showed you, because you have been willing to show yourself, and that is just so beyond beautiful. I am absolutely so incredibly incredibly proud of you because God is proud of you. And I feel that proudness right here. I feel like my daughter just graduated or my son just graduated, and I'm up there and I'm hooting and hollering. I'm waiting for them to throw their cap because I'm just so proud. He is a very proud parent of you. And you need to understand that every single time that you move forward, it only benefits you and your relationship with yourself, your higher self, and Jehovah Yeshua themselves. So the more that you want to move forward out of faith and good hope and love and that Old Testament that's got the dust covering it, you're able to move yourself forward in this New Testament. And everything that you are gaining is up to you. You are finally in control. You put your emotions first. You put your intellectual status first. You put your own healing and trauma first. And you decide to make boundaries from anyone else that you allow to intermingle in there beforehand. And when you allow this holy energy to be intoxicated with toxic bullcrap, what do you think happens? Well, now that's toxic bullcrap, and then you're just surrounded by darkness, and the darkness is only there to bring glory to the light. So beautiful. Let's see the bottom of the deck. Impartiality in the crown. Oh my gosh, I love this. 611 was just there. I love it so much because the same energy, this masculine property of the solar plexus chakra is still going to have to meet you back in your crown and thinking clearly and knowing clearly and saying, no, I can't do that. No, I'm not going to allow you to make me feel that way. No, I understand your truth and I validate it, but it is not my truth, and I am taking awareness for it, but I'm still going to fuel myself out of what happens for me. No, I'm not going to accept your behavior because you used to treat me like that, and now I'm not going to let you treat me like that anymore. You're finally sticking up for yourself and choosing your battles, Gemini. You're choosing to, should I allow myself to carry this, or should I just keep walking through with this balance and not letting it affect me? And you're still showing yourself, I've already come from all of that damaged root. I want to make sure that my crown can be extremely sparkly and shiny and reflect for miles within this holy energy. And that's what you're doing, is you're making sure that you know that you're doing things properly in your spirit, you're seeing things properly in your spirit, and you're also accepting the truth no matter how much it hurts, because you're fueling your heart the more that you decide to act off of your own potential. It is so beautiful. Even Bill 9 tells us that your potential will never be greater than when it's just standing there waiting to move. I'm so proud of you. I hope that you continue to ask yourself, ask God to bring in everything that your potential is willing to gain. The worst is over, so it's time to reap the benefits of your own harvest. And I can tell that God is very excited to give it to you. I hope you take it. I love you. Wounds into light.